What does optimal brain health mean for you?
Oh, I love this because I've never been asked this before. So I had to
Welcome to the show, Brain Health Unchaining Your Pain. I am super excited to have Samanah Duran on the show, who is amazing entrepreneur and recognised as Forbes 30 Under 30 honoree. Welcome to the show, Samanah.
Thank you for having me, Dr. Ruth. It's an honour to be invited on, and I'm really looking forward to discussing optimal brain health and what we can do to make sure that we're, I guess, fueling our brain right and make sure we're capitalising on.
What does optimal brain health mean for you?
Oh, I love this because I've never been asked this before. Optimal brain health is probably what equates to success and what equates to happiness, and like understanding the mechanics behind the brain and like understanding how you can fuel the brain right, just to I guess get your everyday functionality of the brain as it is.
Mm-hmm. On your entrepreneurial journey that you've been on, what was the hardest or the darkest time that you had in that journey? What was your biggest low that you experienced?
Oh, my biggest low, I'd probably say even moving to London at such a young age. Had it in me that I wanted to go see the bright lights of London. I didn't want to go back until I was hugely successful. My dad and my grandma and granddad would be super proud of me. And I think I always had it in my mind like that success equals like X amount of money or driving this car or having these things. And in actual fact, it doesn't mean anything, because like your family and your friends are always going to love you unconditionally. So they're always going to proud of you, but I had it in my mind as like a mental block. Maybe that's more of a personal thing than a professional dark period, but I was just like, absolutely not. So I didn't go home for about 7 years when I moved to London. I didn't want the phone, I wouldn't talk. It's just, and then some things happened where like I was pretty broken. My business didn't work out as well as I wanted it to. I wanted to take it an angle, and I went back home, and it really taught me a lot. It really opened my eyes that actually some of the greatest people you can have around you are your real friends and your family, because they're always going to support you. Well, at least they should, and they're always going to comfort you, and they're going to help you see a different perspective. Like you can't always go it alone.